I got a line on Riverdale. Hey guys, I have some news. For all of you that don't know, I work in the film industry. I've been doing background and standing in probably around 4 years. And one of the shows that film here a lot is Riverdale. You know, it's a show. I worked on it since the pilot. It makes me money. It's been good, consistent work. So one day I was just booked as normal background, I thought, on Riverdale. And I get a message from my friend who works in wardrobe, and he's like, "Congrats, boo. I'm so proud of you." And he sent me my resume, and he was like, "On your acting credit on Riverdale." And I was like, "No, I'm background." And he's like, "No, you're actor tomorrow." And I was in my room, and I remember screaming, "What the f***? What the f***? What is happening?" I did not believe it. I was like, "Oh, they probably just made a mistake, whatever." Because that never happens. Went in the next day, and sure enough, I was booked as actor with my friend Cheri. Shout out to Cheri Lynn. We were both booked as Vixens. I looked at the call sheet, and it was, I don't know, 5 casts in that day, including me and my friend, and I was just like, what is happening? What is going on? I have no idea what is happening. But I went into sheer panic. I don't know my lines. I don't know, what am I doing today? I had no clue because no one told me I was even going to be cast. So before I did anything, I ran to my trailer and I was looking through the sides, and sides are basically an outline of all the scenes. So I was going through it, and all it said was Vixens react to Cheryl in the locker room. I just thought, oh, so it's an SOC, which is silent on camera. Okay, that's easy enough, whatever. Went through hair and makeup, did the whole 9 yards, and then finally we get to set, and we had chairs for us. It said cast. Hey yo. And people were like, "Can we get you anything?" We were like, "No." I can go get my own food. I can go get my own water. It was a very interesting experience to see how they treat you from being cast to originally being background on a show. We were laughing, joking. She didn't know either. Cheri didn't know either. We were both kind of like, are we being punked? Ashton Kutcher, come on out. We had no clue going into it. We get to set, we do our rehearsal. Me and Cheri walk into the locker room. We both kind of were talking. We look at Cheryl. She looks really sad, and then we just keep walking. So we do the scene, and the director goes, "Hey, could one of you guys just say, 'Shh, she's over there,' and whisper it and look at her?" So we both kind of looked at each other. We're like, do you wanna? And I was like, "Oh, I'll do it. You know, I'll say something." The first take I do, I say it really bitchy. Cheryl on the show, she's not the nicest person always. So I thought like all the Vixens are gonna be kind of not happy to see her. And the director kind of comes over and he's like, "Hey, you say it because you feel bad for her because she just lost her Vixens." What? I didn't know she just lost her Vixens. I don't really keep up with the show. So I was like, "Oh, of course, yeah." So we did one more take, and then that was it. Easy peasy, 2 shots, then did the turnaround, had it all done. But I guess what happened was the editors liked the clip where I said it really bitchy, because that's the one they kept. Little did I know that that one little line would blow up to fan accounts, like criticizing every little thing about that 10-second scene, not even 10 seconds of both of us on the screen. And I became a meme. I became a meme. It was nuts. I had friends telling me like, "Oh, people are gonna start noticing you, blah, blah, blah." I was like, it's literally a 10-second timing on screen, and people probably wouldn't even see it. I even thought that they're probably gonna cut it. So when they kept it, and then I saw it come across a little bit bitchy, I was like, "Oh, that's funny." Watched it, laughed, moved on with my life. People took it so personally. They took it so personally and got worked up. I just want to clarify something to everyone that watches film and television. Just because you see it on TV and on screen, it is fake. It is not real. I'm just told to do something by a director. Editors pick what they want, and then it's showed on screen. If you know me and know who I am so against bullying. Every day I try to be the kindest person I can possibly be. You don't know what people are going through. It is not, just because it happens on screen doesn't make it acceptable. If we are all kind to one another, then it will just make the world a better place. If you see someone struggling, help them out. And if you're getting treated like shit, that's just a reflection about how they feel about themselves. It's nothing to do with you, it's all to do with the other person. Whispering and laughing and whatever, I did it for the TV screen, but that's not okay. Even the aspect of Riverdale, these actors are 25 years old and they're playing 16-year-olds. So the stuff you're seeing on the screen, that is not a typical 16-year-old how they normally act. So just for all the young kids that are very impressionable and watching stuff like that out there, don't compare yourself. Anyway, sorry for my rant. Cheri and I were sending back and forth these memes to one another and killing ourselves laughing. I'm not gonna name the names of the comments of people, but the Instagram account that posted it was Cheryl Confess. They have a picture of me and Cheri, and then Madeline crying, and then they write, low-key hate those girls who just looked weirdly at Cheryl crying instead of helping her. There's 487 comments, so people had shit to say.
2 hours later.
We got to the top. She wrote, agree or disagree. Poor baby.
Aww.
Someone wrote, they don't care about her, that's why. But I was pissed, though. I was like, damn, what happened to girls caring for each other, even if they're bitches sometimes? Yes, girl. What happened to girls being supportive of one another, even though they can be bitchy? And then someone wrote, I mean, would you comfort your bully if she was kicked out of a cheerleading team? Good question. Would you comfort a bully? A lot of people wouldn't. It takes a lot of maturity for someone to comfort a bully that has hurt them in the past. Someone, oh my god, same, poor baby. Agree, Cheryl deserves a whole world. Facts. I would have hugged Cheryl and told her it's going to be okay. Then one girl wrote, I mean, I don't blame them. Cheryl would have bit at them. Poor Cheryl in that scene, I just wanted to hug her. That's how teenagers are, sadly. Like, what?
What?
And first of all, not all teenagers are like that just because on Riverdale there was a girl being a bitch in the locker room. That doesn't justify it at all. I think you should always be a good person. Low-key, she would probs do the same, so I don't care. See, that is not a good mentality to live by. And that's exactly, they wrote exactly, why the Vixens are irrelevant. Shade. Wow, someone really had something to say here. Look, I love Cheryl, I do, but if you remember how she treated the Vixens from season 1 and on, it's not surprising. A lot of people forget, even though we love Cheryl and Madeline for playing her so well, she was a bully and ice cold to people. She has softened up since Tony has been in her life, but fans forget how she treated people before. Wow, she just dropped some knowledge. Wow, they really take it to heart. They really take it to heart. 44 likes in that comment. Agreed, where was Tony? I was nearly crying with Cheryl, and they have that weird look. I nearly punched my TV. Could you imagine breaking your TV? Oh god. Agree, like, it wasn't her freaking fault. I know how Cheryl felt when those girls looked at her. Like that, a teacher once laughed at me when I was crying. No one will ask if you're okay when you cry in public. Oh, I would have asked you if you're okay. That makes me so sad that no one asked you if you're okay if you're crying in public. I was working once and there was a girl bawling her eyes out and I didn't know her at all, and I just said, are you okay? And she went like that, and I said, well, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. What? People, come on. Everyone be a kind person. That makes me sad. Watch Cheryl is gonna call them catatonic bimbos and kick them out.
You catatonic bimbos.
It's not like Cheryl has been nice to them either. Sometimes you have to show kindness in order to receive it. Unfortunately, that's kind of how the world is, but if you can rise above and be a kind person, even if people shit on you, that really shows maturity. The truth is, she was sort of mean to almost everyone in the team cheerleader, so I don't blame them for ignoring Cheryl when Cheryl would have done the same to them. Broken heart. If I were Cheryl's friends, I would have thrown hands. I would have thrown hands!
You know what you did, Shane?
Cheryl would do the same, so... Shade. They looked at her because they thought she was crazy, knowing she had too much on her plate to lead the Vixens. But yeah, it's still messed up that they did. Poor Cheryl. If I was there, I would have hugged her and hugged her. She would have kicked them from the squad or yelled some extremely insult at them. High key. However, she did treat them kind of bad before, so they can't really blame them. I feel bad for Cheryl. I mean, all that she lost, and now the Vixens too. Someone wrote they'd have to pay extra for them having lines. So the truth is, they were still paying me actor rate that day. Just, if you get one line, you should be paid actor rate. It doesn't matter how many lines you have, you get paid the same wage. But I guess they just wanted to make us look like bitches. It was the looks they gave and how they low-key looked happy that Cheryl wasn't the HBIC anymore. I have no idea what that means. Agreed, she needed help and they should have helped her. Wow, so someone's going in on Cheri and has been assessing this. The black-haired one was one of Cheryl's best friends during the season 1. She was ginger, but now the character will be in Katie Keene with another actor, so I don't know who is supposed to be that girl now.
Bruh.
Wow, okay. People really, really are invested in this show. The only Vixens that have ever helped Cheryl are Veronica and Tony. The rest just watch her suffer and Betty uses her. Well, she was pretty terrible to them. I agree 100%. I hate them. That was messed up for them to laugh at her. Hi, frickin' key, agree. Someone wrote, whoever disagrees can leave.
Girl, bye!
I agree, but Cheryl has been quite rude to some of them. I just wanted to cry with her. Disagree, she's probably said something like leave me alone or something. So I like how people are interjecting fake lines that could have been said in this alternate universe to justify us being rude. It's comical. And just to remind you guys, this is a 10-second scene and all these people have dwelled on it. I think they were Cheryl's friends in the first season. If you look back on the first season, I'm pretty sure it's them. And since Cheryl dropped them, they don't feel bad for her. And they did like a emoji. That's so funny. People recognize us? Y'all forget how much of a witch Cheryl is to everyone though. Never hate, the right word is dislike. Girl, I always say that. That's so sweet. Okay, so I always say hate is such a strong word. I don't hate anybody in this life. You can dislike people, but to hate them, that is a lot of anger you're holding within yourself, and it's only affecting you at the end of the day, and it's affecting no one else. It's just not worth it. Forgive. Try to forgive. I high-key hate those girls. Agree. I would be like, what's wrong with Cheryl? I was actually sobbing during the whole scene. Madeline's acting, though. I must say, when I was there and I saw her sobbing, crying, I felt bad. I could tell she was really upset. So her acting did come through. The writers, this person, but this is true though. The writers wouldn't give them screen time, otherwise they would have been concerned. That's so true. The writers would have given us more screen time if they wanted to, but they just wanted a quick little scene, so that's why we came across as bitches. Sorry guys. Yo, someone, that is, this is harsh. Agree, they shall die. Yikes. Oh my god, that's very aggressive. It's fake, this is fake. Same, those girls are so mean. Veronica was so nice to help Cheryl when she helped her. When Cheryl broke down during the game in season 1. I'm not sure no one in the team likes her because she's a B and not a nice person. She a B. Bitch.
She is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H.
Poor Cheryl. In that scene, I felt so bad for her, and those girls just looked at her like she was crazy, and it sort of got me mad because, come on now, she was the captain, and they were acting like she was just some random girl. I think it was Cheryl's former besties. Not low-key, I just hate them. Everyone can know. I think it's because low-key we can all admit Cheryl was an absolute nightmare to her classmates season 1 and 2, and they still don't know how much she's changed and what she went on in her life, so they don't feel the need to help someone that may or may not have made their lives a misery a couple years back. Wow, that is true. That is true. Maybe that is why they kind of kept it like that. Agree, they saw her crying as well and said, look, there she is. That's me. Low-key, I hate them so much. Hate? There's so much hate. Haters!
Hey, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I was too busy blocking out the haters.
Well, she's the mean girl. The way she talks and even treats other students. Forget how she treats Tony. Oh my god, yes! It just made her even more upset. Cheryl did nothing and her life is so bad. It's sad to see how much Cheryl cares about the Vixens in contrast to how a lot of them don't care about her. Ooh, dropping some knowledge. During that scene, all I could think about is how I would help her. Aw, that's so sweet. Aren't those her former BFFs? I want to pull her into a big squeeze hug. They are her best friends in season 1. Remember when they used to be her besties? Only low-key. I almost threw stuff on my TV when I see the way those girls looked at her. But if Hug Cheryl, I hate seeing people cry, is so strange because she's the fucking queen. So those girls can die, please? Woo! You want someone to die? I agree. If I saw someone cry, I would try to help them. I know I was waiting for my friends in our school bathroom when a girl was crying. I actually couldn't help but make sure she was okay. I feel really bad for people who have to go through stuff alone. Oh, same. Same. The person who sent this in see my tweet because I tweeted about this last week and it blew up. I really need to know. Okay, bye. Those were Cheryl's minions. God, we're minions now. Why Cheryl is me just crying alone while other people are looking at me and not giving a Well, you're not around the right people then, because true authentic people will always be there for you no matter what you're going through. These are random characters, lol. The show ain't got time to show 2 random people we've never seen before talk to Cheryl, like seriously. I mean, we've been on the show before, but you wouldn't know because you didn't see us, I guess, as background. High-key hated those girls. I was screaming, don't you know that what this angel baby has gone through? Not trying to sound rude, but she treated most of them badly, you know? It's because the core 4 are her true friends. Those girls only cared about Cheryl's popularity. I like how people are making shit up. They're just making shit up. It's so funny. I feel like it was because she was mean to them. Rude. I looked at those girls laugh at her and I was about to break my laptop screen and throw tangerines at them. Throwing tangerines?
Name a yellow fruit.
Orange.
I high-key hate them. Not low-key, high-key. So many people high-key hate us. If you were in the bathroom and some girl came crying in all dramatic, you would be weirded out at first. Okay, well, I would be surprised. I wouldn't be weirded out. And those are all the comments. I'm blown away that a 10-second scene that I thought no one would even know I was even irrelevant or alive, that people actually made it into a thing and made memes about it. We have too much hate and negativity in the world already, so we gotta go around and we have to spread love and kindness. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to. You don't need to, but if you did, I would super appreciate it.
Oh, Bella joined us. Do you have anything that you would like to say to the viewers watching at home? She says spread love and kindness and like and subscribe to the video.
Thanks guys so much for watching the video and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.